Simeon Ashe was a Puritan minister of the gospel and a member of the Westminster Assembly. He's described as a man of great sincerity and humility, great prudence and patience. Samuel Rutherford described him as gracious and zealous. And in this particular work, he covers God's grace. Is God's power and saving hand enough to turn a sinner from darkness to light? Well, yes. Jesus Christ thought so, God thought so, and exemplifies over and over again that the only means by which men may be saved is through the regenerating power of the Spirit of God, changing their heart and making them a new creature. And so, in this very rare Puritan work, he gives a very Puritanesque title, The Efficiency of God's Grace and Bringing Gainsaying Sinners to Christ. What a title. He works from the text of John 6:44. No man can come unto me except the Father which hath sent me draw him, and I will raise him up at the last day. He covers 6 doctrines out of the text, stemming from the main idea that we find in his text, where we have a divine affection that no man can come to me except the Father which has sent me draw him. Secondly, there's a precious promise, and I will raise him up at the last day. Here are his doctrines. He precisely shows that Christ as mediator between God and man was sent by the Father, that all men in their natural condition are absent and at a distance from Christ. There is a necessity of man's coming to Christ, that all those who come to Christ are drawn to him, for no man comes to Christ without being drawn, that the drawing of sinful souls to Christ is the peculiar work of God alone. He then demonstrates a chapter on drawing sinners to Christ and how that drawing occurs through conviction and conversion, and shows that this one text alone demolishes the Arminian idea that man's will is free to come to God at any time. Instead, following Christ's word, he teaches that in the point of man's free will and power, people come to Christ at God's pleasure. This rare work is available right now at Puritan Publications. Go to www.puritanpublications.com for more information on this title in both print and ebook. Ashe wants his reader to understand that not only is there solid, incontrovertible biblical evidence for a man to be drawn to Christ by the efficient power of the Lord's regenerating Spirit, that is Christ's specific teaching on the matter, but that there are a host of biblical arguments that cause us to have gratitude that God did in fact draw us to Jesus Christ. May the Lord bless you as you study along with Simeon Ashe in Scripture on this most humbling and encouraging doctrine on the efficiency of God's grace in conversion.